So, Devils, J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. Got one goddamn order question first from Raul Sanchez. Hey, J-Dog, I got a couple questions for the channel. I was rewatching the Corpse Credit interview, and he mentioned his Mount Rushmore of death metal vocalists, and it got me wondering, who would you put on yours? Second question, what is your top 5 albums of the past decade? Well, the top 5 vocalists, didn't I kind of do that? Or did you say death metal vocalists, not just metal vocalists? So we look at King Diamond House. I'll do it kind of quickly because I almost don't like doing it just because by default, it's like, oh, well, no shit. Those are your favorites because those are like from your favorite bands, right? So is it just because the vocalist, and I obviously like their vocals, or is it because that's your overall favorite band? I mean, but I would go for death metal only. Definitely Chris Barnes, the early shit. For sure, Chris Barnes, 6 Feet Under, Haunted, and everything under. So he back to life to Haunted. I mean, the Cannibal Corpse demo was, was kind of just trying to sing like Creator or some shit, just some thrash vocals. But so when he started doing his death metal vocals were literally different. Every single one of those records, the Bleeding and Haunted, they're the most comparable, the close. All the rest, even that, they're slightly different from the Bleeding and the Haunted, but they're the most similar on that. Other than that, they're completely fucking different. All of them. So as far as my favorite death metal vocals ever, honestly, it might be Barnes. Like I said, the old school shit. I'm not talking about Scooby Doo, so don't come in here and say anything fucking stupid. He likes those graveyard classics and rapping with fucking Ice-T. It's not what the fuck I said. Just shut the fuck up. 1996 down, goddammit. Gotta say it, kind of Big Willie from fucking Mortician. I loved it because it was just super fucking low. The low of the low of the low. You know what I mean? And I've always said, so yeah, let's go fucking Big Willie, goddammit. Gotta put the GB in there, goddammit. Glenn Benton, no doubt about it. First album and all the fucking shit. Even like his vocals were a little bit more simple on, pretty much Once Upon the Cross up. But like, that's part of what I like about it is it's a death metal growl, but it's very distinguishable too as far as what he's saying. Like, you want to sing along to Serpents of the Light and shit, and even the latest album, Overtures of Blasphemy, it's very, very easy to do so. In fact, the hardest album I would say to sing along to is, with the lyrics, I know because I've done it with all of them, is probably Scars of the Crucifix. Although, I gotta say, those fucking overlayered vocals on Scars, I thought it was cool as fuck. Especially on songs like Mad at God. I thought it came out really fucking cool. But it is the hardest to follow. You can still do it, but it's the most difficult. So you gotta put the goddamn GB in there. That's 3. Who the fuck else? I'm trying to think. I mean, ones that are just popping into my mind is, Corpse Grinder, Ross Nolan, the obvious shit. But I'm trying to think of something less obvious. Craig Pillard, but at the same time, it's kind of like he did 2 albums that I like. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, but I thought his vocals were fucking great. But I mean, these are some of the 2 records, the 2 Incantation records. So, again, Chuck from fucking Death's popping my because his voice is cool, but at the same time, it's like, again, as far as death metal, they got 2 death metal records, in my opinion. So, I mean, Spiritual Healing, I guess it's kind of death metal, but not really. I like it, but not really. I mean, the only ones I consider actual death metal is Leprosy and Scream Bloody Gore. Cam's fucking voice is awesome, especially on the goddamn demos. But again, after From Beyond kind of wasn't doing dick. You know what I mean? He's done stuff, don't get me wrong, but there was a huge fucking gap, and there's a comeback, and there's one goddamn album he's not on. And then the latest album, I ain't even fucking heard it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like From Beyond in the demos, for the most part. So it's like, I do like his voice quite a bit, but it's like, would I put him on my Rushmore when I like 1 or 2 things by him? For example, but I'm, Glenn Benton, I like, what was it, 12 goddamn records? It's a little easier, you know what I'm saying? I would probably want to use somebody like that. I can't put David Vincent in there because goddamn, that could talk about a goddamn downgrade. If his voice stayed the same as Alter's, I would consider it. Um, because I love his vocals on Altars, but then Blessed of the Sick, it's half that style, then half, Covenant style. Um, John Tardy's vocals are pretty goddamn fucking sick. I gotta fucking say, I'm not the hugest Obituary fan. I'm definitely a fan. Don't get me wrong, definitely a fan. But as a whole, like I mean, I think I like Deicide way more than Obituary. I like Cannibal way more than Obituary. You know what I'm saying? I like Deceased more than Obituary. I like Nunslaughter more than Obituary. Um, the first two albums are great, and after that, Incomplete, I like it, but it definitely gets a little bit boring. Back from the Dead, I like it. Get rid of Obituary at the fucking end, obviously. World Demise, I remember being weak as fucking piss. Executioner's Return or whatever, I remember, I haven't listened to it in a little while, but I remember being definitely good. But I own it. And the last album I thought was good. There was stuff in between I thought was okay, and there was stuff I thought sucked. That's pretty much just the catalog that I know. But John's vocals alone are fucking killer, don't get me wrong. I know there's somebody completely fucking obvious that I'm forgetting. I know there's gotta be somebody that I'm completely forgetting that's obvious as a motherfucker. Like I'm thinking almost even later times, like let's say late '90s, early 2000s. They had a really unique, brutal fucking voice that stood out. Um, I gotta say, don't get me wrong, John Gallagher's fucking vocals I think are awesome. I've always loved John Lowe's. Yeah, his vocals are fucking killer. I know a lot of canoes are gonna come in here saying something stupid as fuck. Well, what don't you like about those death throats? Totally brutal. So let's go just fucking vocals so we don't stretch it out for 20 goddamn fucking minutes. Barnes, Glenn Benton, Will Romer, John Gallagher. Let's just fucking throw in Ross goddamn Dolan then. Because at least I do like every Revelation record. And I do like Ross's voice, don't get me wrong. It is more distinguishable for a growl. I was just trying to think if I didn't want to make an answer that's completely lame. Oh, great, all the biggies. I guess those are all biggies, but hey, whatever. They're big. I guess they're big for a reason, goddamn it, right? And shit, fucking second question. What are your top 5 albums of the past decade? That's actually an extremely good fucking question because the past decade, it's a reasonable amount of time, but it's not a huge amount of time. And again, nothing good came out. Who's that one guy? After 2002, nothing good came out. I mean, don't get me wrong. The oldies are king, but fuck me dead. Nothing after 2002 is good came out. You're out of your fucking gourd, brah. But favorites in the past 10 years. I mean, it's got to be, let's go with some Cannibal and some Deicide, because that's got to be the fuck in there. I love, just the past 10, I don't know what the cutoff is, so we're going talking 2013. I think Skeletal Domain makes that, right? Because, like I said, Skeletal Domain is probably my favorite Cannibal record since then. Prior to that, fucking Bloodthirst. I mean, I thought it was stupid fucking good. Headlong into Carnage, man, fantastic fucking goddamn banger. High Velocity Impact Splatter, fucking Killer Become, Sadistic Embodiments. It's just fucking. I thought that, and I love how it sounds and the bass on it. It sounds great. Killer songs. So gotta throw in some goddamn Skeletal Domain. Goddamn it. I'm pretty sure that was 2013 or after, right? What was it? 2013, 2014. No, it's definitely after because it's after a Kill, I believe was Torture, which was fantastic. Torture was I believe 2013. It could have been 2012, but the tour was definitely 2013. I know because that was my favorite time I saw Cannibal. I thought it was the best set list. They changed it up the most. They played like 90 goddamn minutes long. Torture, I thought was for a while. I thought was like the best comeback album. Like I thought it was. I liked Torture better than Evisceration Plague. I liked it better than Kill. I liked it better than Wretched Spawn. I thought it was like a really good next. I didn't think I thought Cannibal was a little stagnant for a little bit for a Cannibal. I like those albums. I think they're good. It's just I thought Torture was like a big step up again, like really really good. But then right after that is Skeletal. So Skeletal's probably 2014 then. So it makes the cut. Yeah, I thought Skeletal's even better. And then since then, I don't think they've topped it personally. So Skeletal Domain for sure in there. They have some goddamn Deicide in there, no doubt about it. Goddamn it. Which one would I put? In the last 10 years, it would definitely be between In the Minds of Evil, To Hell with God, or fucking the last one's Overtures of Blasphemy. And honestly, I might pick the last Deicide, Overtures of Blasphemy. I might pick that one. Be close between those three. So yeah, so let's go with Overtures as a second. I'm trying to think what the fuck else came out in the last goddamn 10 years. I'll be honest, a lot of the immolation albums in the last 10 years, they kind of blur together to me. I own them all and I like them all, but I don't know them as well, so none of them really stood out. Like, I just don't know them as well. The stuff I know as well, the best is an Unholy Cult Down. After that, I have them, Kingdom of Conspiracy and all that, Harnessing Ruin, and they're good. I just don't know them as well. So I don't know if I put them there as my top 10, top 5 in the last 10 years. I mean, it was looking like based on the song "A Masquerade of Madness," King ED, fucking the new album would have made the cut, but still taking around, dude. 4 years later, still nothing. Even though the one goddamn song's recorded, so theoretically, the others either are or goddamn, they're damn sure at least fucking written. So what the fuck is going on out of that? And still no goddamn update. Fucking absolutely goddamn ridiculous. I'm thinking me some fucking pharmacists, man. I mean, I'm thinking me some pharmacists. I'm gonna have to probably go with the second album. Uh, the more I've been listening to them, I think the second album, Flourishing Extremities of whatever the rest is pronounced, it's a fucking tongue twister. The second full length, I think that's probably my favorite. I think it is. So throw that in there unless something else comes up that changes, that pushes it out. Fuck. So that's only shit. I only got 3. Trying to think what the fuck did Chrissy put out in the last 10 years. Any of those make my top 5 in the last 10? I like them, but I'm gonna probably not. Morbid Angel obviously hasn't done anything good in fucking 80 gateways. I mean, that would not be about that'd be pushing it. What was that, 2003? So that's fucking 20 years ago. Not anything good in 20 goddamn years. I use the word good loosely on that album. Fate, taking around. They haven't done shit. Got to be something by Toxic in there. Yeah, I'd imagine something by Toxic Holocaust. I would think would definitely make the goddamn cut. Trying to think, what's the last 10 years? Maybe the Chemistry would probably be my favorite. That's in the 10-year mark. Probably that. Yeah, as I'm trying to think what year that is, I can't remember, but it's probably within 10 years, right? So let's throw that the fuck in there. That makes goddamn 4. And we're gonna get a goddamn 5th one. Trying to think when we'll have the creations done in the last 10 years. Some of those Hoffman comeback ones were pretty goddamn good. Invidious Dominion and what was the other one? What was the other one around there? Doomsday something? Doomsday? No, that wasn't that. That was 10 years. Drawing a blank on the other one, but the other one around Invidious, right before it, right after it. That was really good too. Maybe one of those. Maybe one of those Beloved Creations. Let's do some black metal love. Throw some of that. I mean, there's got to be something. Last 10 years, favorite fucking thing. Let's go try to put a black metal in there. Not saying it's definitely in the last 10 years my all-time favorite, but goddamn, what's popping in my mind is that goddamn Morgul Nightmare Lord. It might be that. Shit. It might be that. I mean, there might be something I'm completely forgetting about. Because I got to be honest, dude, most of those Marduks and stuff, they're fine. I went back and I actually just re-listened to Wormwood again the other day. It's fine. I'm just thinking the whole time, like, maybe owning a colored vinyl by it's cool. Wouldn't mind, but I mean, like, it's more so kind of like, in case I want to bust it out when I'm 65 years old, let me go back and listen to that Marduk catalog. Almost, I kind of do want to own it for that. As a classic fucking extreme black metal band. When I'm listening, I'm just like, just isn't a whole lot there. It definitely didn't stink, and there was definitely some parts I'm like, oh, all right, I like this part, this riff. But I'm just kind of thinking the whole time, like, would I ever like? I got Panzer Division Marduk or Wormwood. I'm thinking some Wormwood. Like, why would I even? Why would I? Why would I? It just kind of like I just why would I? And then Brett the Hitman Hoff, Brett the Hitman. What is that guy's name? Brett the Hitman Hart. Fucking cover album. It didn't even sound like Marduk. I gotta say the songs were pretty enjoyable. Some of the parts were actually kind of melodic and stuff, which was kind of surprising for a Marduk sound. But I'm like, this doesn't even sound like Marduk. I mean to go back and listen. I listened to Plague Angel last month, and I remember that being pretty goddamn ferocious. Panzer Division Marduk good, but I was like, God damn, this fucking thing is ferocious. I'll give it that. But some of those later ones, I'm just kind of like, parts here and there I like. Don't get me wrong. Gonna go put on Front Shrine or whatever the fuck it's called again too, and then ROM 25 and all those. I'll re-listen to those, but I listened to them all at one point. But again, after Legion left, I just said, kind of who the fuck cares? Um, Sounds shitty because coming from the Ducks, quite possibly one of the greatest fucking extreme black metal bands ever. But again, like I said, it comes extreme black metal. I think Morgul, the Nightmare Lord, I think that sends those last fucking 10 fucking Marduks home on a goddamn stretcher. The last fucking fuck yeah, jams my socks off Marduk album, in case you happen to give a fuck, was World Funeral, last album with Legion on it. Bleached Bones? Who don't need that? That's a fucking eerie ass banger of fucking bangers. You can argue Plague Angel would give Morgul a run for its money. I like the Morgul better personally, but I can at least see the argument. But honestly, the rest of the catalog, kind of from what I remember, I think the Morgul sends it home on a fucking stretcher. So yeah, again, there's probably somebody I'm forgetting, but fuck, let's throw a black metal one in there. Just throw that in there. Just kind of that. Not gonna give me more make too many questions in the next video because that goddamn thing took forever. But anyways, nonetheless, fucking less. Next video line, 3.4K. God damn, that's what I'd like to see, god damn it. The 3,000 mark. So it should be fucking but 2 weeks ago, so I don't know if I hit 3,000 in the first 24 hours, but nonetheless, it's at 3K now, god damn it. Slipknot poser in the house who was never heard of Nunslaughter. Oh yeah. Exactly. What are you gonna do on this channel? First question marks I'm seeing. Jacob Brockman, 3666. Hey J-Dog, if you were to see King Diamond perform one of his solo albums live from front to back, which would it be? I'd probably say The Eye or Spider's Lullaby. Them or Abigail, kind of lame. Don't get me wrong, I love those albums. I'm not saying I like The Eye or Spider's better. It's just you go there, they play those songs every time. I have tons of King Diamond bootlegs, and they pretty much done the whole set at times or most of the set. You just expect to hear it, like the welcome homes in every set, and I get it. It's the hit, and it's a good song. No wrong. As a matter of fact, the Invisible Guest. In case you haven't given a flying fuck, my two favorite King Diamond songs of all motherfucking time is A Mansion in Darkness and The Invisible Guest. So before you come over here saying anything stupid as fuck, because somebody always does, I just think it'd be so cool because most of The Eye and Spider's Lullaby. Not only do I love those records, but you didn't hear too many songs off them live. They always do The Eye of the. Every time I seen King ED, he always does either The Eye of the Witch, which I don't know why. It's like probably, I'm not going to say the worst song on the album, but definitely not the best. I like it. It's a good song. It's a great song. I can listen to all goddamn day. Every day, fucking brush my teeth to it, right? I'm just saying it's not the best song on the album. My personal favorite song on the goddamn album was The Trial. I thought that album was fucking fantastic. And I don't think he's ever done any show I was at. I know he's done it live because I have a couple boots that done it, and the Dark Funeral cover it. Fantastic job, too, I must goddamn say. But The Trial is my favorite song on that, so it'd be cool to see that. But every time I've seen them, they've either done The Eye of the Witch or Burn. That's all I've ever seen. So it'd be cool to see that. And I think The Eye, I think that is a severely underrated album. Spider's Lullaby, too. Spider's Lullaby, I think I've seen them do like one song for the same reasons. Like, dude, that got so many fucking bangers. Moonlight, The Other Side, the fucking title track, Poltergeist. I mean, that album is fucking goddamn killer. Completely overlooked, completely fucking underrated in my goddamn opinion. I think the Spider's Lullaby, this is gonna fucking piss off the geezers. That's fine, get talking, put more comments in the box. I think Spider's Lullaby destroys Fatal Portrait. And I like Fatal Portrait. Don't come over here saying anything fucking stupid. I think Charon's a banger of fucking bangers. But honestly, it's just kind of, you got Halloween and you got Charon. The rest is just kind of like, they're good. They're good. But I mean, like I think The Other Side, for example, off Spider's Lullaby, I think that song beats with the exception of maybe Halloween and Charon, like I said, the song The Other Side, in my opinion, alone beats all the rest of the fucking songs of Fatal Portrait by a very easy. Moonlight too. I think Moonlight beats all the rest of the songs. My personal goddamn opinion. But so yeah, it'd be cool to hear all those. So I'd go with those. Now, would King ever do that? Fuck no. Let's get another one in here. And it calls from Rihanna asking about a band I never fucking heard of, Nefesh or some shit. Never heard of them, blah blah. Oh, fucking comments on here. Where's the goddamn question marks? A lot of guys talking about the Brazilian shit, so that must have been brought up on here. You guys start second guy seeing put this in here. Big smiley face. Editing is for Quakers. Goddamn it. Shade off 2023. That's right, goddamn it. Here we go. Brotherhood of Steel. Question for Justin. When people outside of metal ask you about the type of music you listen to, what do you think when people refer to the underground metal you listen to as hard rock? I know what you mean, but I haven't had that in a long time. To me, it's a minor nuisance. Yeah, it's a bit fucking insulting to say the least. I hate it even more when they say it, refer to it as screamo and that winecore bullshit. I don't know if I mean screamo. I've kind of heard that. The other one, I've never heard that. Not to me, anyways, but it's said to me. Not saying I never heard of anybody that word being used, but honestly, the more unless it's somebody I enjoy talking to, when they bring up music, I got to get some type of better blow off line because I'm almost thinking just be like, I don't like music, but I mean at the same time, if they somewhat know anything, and they're like, well, why do you wear band shirts all the time? Like, even if they don't know metal, but they recognize Cannibal here and there. So, well, I don't like any music. Like, so kind of like maybe they'd call you out and then start some more goddamn conversation. Because, yeah, dude, with a regular person, man, if anyone who hasn't heard of Cannibal Corpse, I pretty much do not want to talk music with you. Unless it's a person I legitimately like outside and you're just having a conversation. But if it's just some random fucking doink that I'd fucking bump into at the gym or the grocery store or whatever. And it's like, dude, I don't want to fucking, dude, I know motherfuckers at the gym or whatever I brought up and it got brought up. They never, Misfits, never even heard of that. Never heard of them. I was just like, come on, man. What do you mean you never fucking heard? I mean, you're just a fucking lost cause if you never heard the goddamn Misfits. As far as I'm concerned, dude, if you don't know who the Misfits are, you're not in the fucking music now. Again, before I already know the guys were. You never heard of Roy Orbison? Dude, that's fucking like kind of like why would I care type of shit. Misfits is kind of like this is a jammer on top of jammer. If you like anything other than I guess outside of rap or country, it at least has a chance. Even if you like crappy ass fucking '90s Nirvana rock, from metal to fucking obviously punk and hardcore to hard rock, it's kind of like it's almost a given you would like them. So that's why. And obviously, who doesn't see the Crimson Skull and huge bands? So it's just like, haven't heard. It's just, I don't know, dude. I mean, I've heard of Snoop Doggy Dogg. I've heard of Tupac, and I don't fucking listen to that. So there's shit like, it's kind of like some shit's just fucking obvious. You know what I mean? So, but I guess there's a lot of obvious shit I haven't heard. But again, with the Roy Orbison things, like, isn't that like a 50s rock thing? It's kind of like, it's so before my generation. It kind of like, I wasn't checking out fucking Elvis and shit too. And I've heard of that because that's just dead ass fucking obvious. And here's the thing is, I have heard of Roy Orbison because the Pretty Woman song is like, well, I've heard this. So technically I have, just didn't put the name with it. But anyways, a lot of other outsiders still go, well, J-Dog, you're out of the loop. It's like, because you're bringing up Rihanna and shit. That would be an example because I didn't hear of it at the time, so I never heard of her. Or whatever the fuck it was. Now I know it's a her. It's just irrelevant 2000s fucking pop stuff. Well, no, I don't know what that is. Why the fuck would I? Why would I? Well, she's huge. She's huge fucking 10 years ago because she's got fucking tits and ass. And some people just her crappy music was jammed down your goddamn throat. That's the only reason it's fucking popular. On the radio, mind you, the thing I haven't heard in 20 goddamn years. So it's like, why the fuck would I know what that is? It's kind of like, I could be honest with you, if you're a true fucking devil head, like over here, I'm kind of questioning, why the fuck do you know what that is? Madonna and shit, okay, I get it, because then you grew up on that in the 80s or whatever. Same, how do I know who Britney Spears is? The only reason I know who the fuck Britney Spears is because my sister listened to her when she was like 8 years old, hence I was 16 years old at the time. She had like posters and shit. I remember when I first saw her having a poster on the wall, I was like, who's this? I didn't know who it was. That's how I found out about it. Shit like that. People knowing about Rihanna or whoever came out last year that's the big fucking things. Some 20-year-old chick, and again, only like it because it's crammed down their throat on the radio and it's fucking tits and ass. Only reason they goddamn like it's kind of like, I'm questioning why you know what that is. That's the real fucking question. Why doesn't the dog know? Why would the dog know what that is? The dog don't pay attention to stupid ass fucking shit. Consequences, you know what the fuck to do, but the God's about to get every morning. Later, goddammit.